In this tutorial, we will take a look logical operator. There are three types of logical operator supported by JavaScript, which is AND, OR, and NOT. So let's start with the first operator, AND. Logical AND operator used to perform boolean operations on the two values. It returns true if and only if its first operand and its second operand are true. If one or both operands are false, then logical AND operator returns false. Logical AND operator used as a conjunction to join two relational expressions. So let's take an example and understand how AND operator works. If we declare two variables here, so I will just say let x is equal to 10, comma, y is equal to 10, right? So if I just wanted to check x and y is equal to 10 or not, I will use if condition here. So I will say if x is equal to 10. After that, I will use AND operator here and then evaluate next expression. So I will say y is equal to 10. And in the first true block, I will say console.log and print true message on the console. Using else, I will just print false on the console, right? If I execute this statement, it will return true because both relational expressions are true. X is equal to 10 and y is also equal to 10. Now if I just change any expression, evaluate to false, then the if condition execute else block and return false. It means logical AND operator returns true if both relational expressions return true. If anyone returns false, then the logical AND operator evaluate to false. It means logical AND operator return true if and only if both expression evaluate to true, right? Now the next operator is OR. So logical OR operator perform boolean operations on two relational values. It will return true if one or both operand evaluate to true. It means when both expression evaluate to false, then logical OR operator returns false. Otherwise, it will return true. For example, if we use the previous declared variable, then I will just say if x is equal to 10, and now I will use OR operator here, and then we specify the second expression. So I will just say y is equal to 10. Now in the true block, I will say console.log and print true message on the console, and using else block, I will just print false on the console. When you execute this statement, you will get true on the console because both expressions return true. And if I just change any expression, evaluate to false, then what would be the result? The result would be true because in logical OR operator return false when both expression evaluate to false. Otherwise, it will return true. So it means one expression evaluate to true and second evaluate to false, then the logical operator return true. And if both expression evaluate to false, then the logical operator return false. As simple as that. You are not limited to use two expressions only. You can add multiple expressions of logical operators. Now, the third and the last logical operator is NOT. The NOT operator is little bit different than AND and OR operator. NOT operator is a unary operator and it is placed before the single operand. The use of NOT operator is to invert the Boolean expression. It means if x is equal to true, Then using not operator, you can invert its value by just specifying not operator before the variable. You can just invert boolean value by just specifying not operator before the variable. So if I just say let z is equal to true, and I will just print this z on the console. So I will just say console.log and print z on the console. So when you execute this statement, you will get true on the console. What if I just specify not operator before the z variable? If we execute this statement again, then what would be the result? Yes, you are right. The result would be false because we inverted z variable value to false using not operator. You can use not operator to invert any expression anywhere, right? That's it. Our logical operator is completed. I hope you understand this lecture.